Just want to welcome you all to today's webinar. And we're going to learn about how we can connect with people, we can help save rescue pets, and we can organically create great social media content all at the same time. I want to thank you all for coming today. Today's webinar is going to take about 45-50 minutes, and then we'll have a Q&A period at the end for any questions that you all might have. And I'm going to start us off with our agenda for the day. I'm going to introduce you to Real Estate Agents to the Rescue and how we got started. I'm going to teach you how you can help save the lives of rescue pets without spending any extra time. I'll teach you about our 4 simple words awareness campaign, our re-rescue mission, and why fostering is so important. As well, I'll show you new opportunities that are available to you as a member of a nonprofit organization. And we're going to boost your social media exposure in a positive way. That's going to happen organically and just while you're prospecting. And we'll also share our visions and goals for a better tomorrow. And we are going to create some social media today together right here in a fun way. And so hopefully you have a marker handy and something to write on. It can be anything, a napkin, paper towel, piece of cardboard, anything you got. So we'll do that together. And then at the end, we'll have a Q&A period, as I said. So I'm going to start us off with a short introductory video. It's about 30 seconds long. And after I play this introductory video, I'll be back and we'll get started on all this different material. So here comes the introductory video, and then I'll be back.
Hi there, my name's Brian. I'm a real estate broker and founder of the Brokers Trust Real Estate Group. I'm also the founder of our nonprofit organization, Real Estate Agents to the Rescue. We're building a national coalition of real estate agents who are animal lovers. We're on a mission to raise awareness that fostering saves rescue pets and grow the foster volunteer community. Together, our members are going to help save the lives of thousands and thousands and thousands of homeless animals. Let's get started.
So what better way to get started than telling you the story of how we got started? So it all started, so back to the basics. I am a real estate agent. I have a team here in Los Angeles where I do my real estate work. And I have a neighbor, and her name is Ryoko. And Ryoko is a foster volunteer who had a little doggie named Gigi. And one day before my open house, I saw Ryoko, and I said, would you like to come to my open house, bring Gigi, and let's see if we can't get her adopted. So they both came over. We had an amazing day together. Unfortunately, Gigi did not get adopted. It turns out that trying to get a little doggie adopted at an open house has its challenges and things like that. But the day was an amazing day. Having Gigi there and having her as a little ambassador and greeting people as they came into the open house really changed the whole tone of the open house. And we kind of knew we were onto something. So basically, I would have Gigi near the front door and I would say, welcome to the open house. This is Gigi. She's looking for a forever home. If you happen to know someone that might be interested in adopting Gigi, please let me know and welcome to the open house. Well, as you might imagine, Gigi was an incredible icebreaker and a conversation starter. And what happened at that open house were conversations and connections that I've never experienced before at an open house. So instead of talking about the copper plumbing and the roof and the square footage and how many bedrooms, people were breaking out their phone. They were showing me pictures of their family, of their pets. One person even started crying, reminiscing about a pet that she had lost, a rescue pet she had lost. It was really something. The conversation totally changed. And at that point, we did know we were onto something. We also realized that bringing a rescue pet to the open house wasn't the way to go. So we spent the next 3.5 years, my team here in Los Angeles, figuring out a different way to help save rescue pets and use our normal real estate routine and weave different things that I'm going to teach you today. So that's what this webinar is about today. I'm going to share with you all the different things that our team here in Los Angeles has figured out. I'm going to share them with you so that you can do them too. So let's take a look at what is Real Estate Agents to the Rescue. We're also known as RE Rescue or Re-Rescue, and our website is www.rerescue.org. So Real Estate Agents of the Rescue is a nonprofit organization. That's a really important designation because as a nonprofit organization, there are so many other opportunities that are available to us and grants that are available to us and doors that open because we are a nonprofit. And we're building a national coalition of real estate agents who are animal lovers. And our mission is to raise awareness that fostering saves rescue pets and to grow the foster volunteer community. So that's the absolute basics of what we are. But what I want to share with you now are 3 ways that you can help save rescue pets without spending any extra time. Doesn't seem possible, but it's going to seem very possible soon. And what this is all about is an awareness campaign and sharing a positive message. And what does that look like? I'm about to share with you a short video. It's less than 2 minutes long, and it's going to show you very specifically the 3 things we do and the 3 ways that you can help save rescue pets without spending any extra time. So let me share with you this short video, and then I'll be back and we'll talk more about it.
Calling all real estate agents who are animal lovers. Okay, so you're a real estate agent and you're also an animal lover. That's awesome. And even though you'd love to help save the lives of homeless animals, you're just way too busy. It's like, oh my goodness, I already have so much going on that I can't get it all done. And the last thing I need is something else to do. I'm so sorry. I wish I could help. It's just not possible. But what if it was possible? What if you could help save the lives of homeless animals without spending extra time? What if you could incorporate your love and passion for rescue pets into your normal real estate routine? Real Estate Agents to the Rescue is a non-profit organization that empowers agents with custom-branded marketing materials, showcasing you as an official member. It's an awareness campaign, and it's all about sharing this positive message with these 4 simple words. Fostering saves rescue pets. And raising awareness is as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1. When you host an open house, display a poster that says Fostering Saves Rescue Pets. 2. When you hand out your business cards, add Fostering Saves Rescue Pets to one side of your card. And 3. When you send out your marketing postcards, include this message: Fostering Saves Rescue Pets. Agents, is it crazy to think that you might want to join our nonprofit mission and help save the lives of homeless animals? You gotta go to our website, check out our awesome member benefits, then join our mission and become a member of Real Estate Agents to the Rescue. Real Estate Agents to the Rescue. Thank you.
What we just talked about are 3 different ways that you can incorporate incorporate this awareness campaign into your normal real estate routine. For example, these are examples of different posters, 11 by 17, that you can put at your open house. You can display them at your open house, and you can see that they're branded with you, co-branded with your name as an official member of this nonprofit organization. And what I do at the open house is on the table where I have my typical sign-in sheet and flyers for the open house and maybe my business cards. On that same table, next to it, I'll display this poster. Did you know you can foster for just a few days? And what I'll do typically at the open house is people will come in, I'll say, my name's Brian, welcome to the open house. I've got drinks and snacks over there, and I've got doggies and kitties over here. What can I get for you? So at that point, the typical response is, doggies and kitties over there, what are you talking about? And that gets a conversation started. What's important is I don't really push this on people. If people are attracted to the message, if people ask me questions, then I engage with them. So essentially what's come of this is, instead of bringing Gigi to an open house and having Gigi be the conversation starter about rescue pets, believe it or not, this small poster has a very similar effect and a similar result, and that you start engaging with people and talk about rescue pets. And when you start talking about rescue pets, something absolutely magical happens, and people start sharing in ways that you'll be so surprised that you've never experienced before. So this is one way. At an open house, you can display a poster. Also, of course, are your business cards. On one side of your business card is your typical real estate information. And on the other side is the awareness campaign message, Fostering Saves Rescue Pets. Did you know you can foster for just a few days? Different styles of business card, the vertical and horizontal. We also have co-branded postcards. You're just listed, you're just sold, maybe some other real estate message that you want to send out to community. And on the other side of the card, you put our awareness campaign message. Did you know you can foster for just a few days? And again, these are co-branded, as you can see at the bottom of the postcard. It's co-branded with your name, your contact information. And so it shows that you care and that you're a part of this nonprofit organization. And what I want you to know about these marketing materials, the postcards, the business cards, and these posters, is that we make them available to you at cost. This is not about squeezing you for every dime we can. We're a nonprofit organization. Our goal is to help save the lives of rescue pets, and we want to make this as simple, as convenient, and as inexpensive as possible. So you will create these co-branded marketing materials in a Vistaprint-like experience. You'll go online, you'll type in your information, you might download a photo, and you'll create your business cards and your marketing postcards, and all that will be done online. And again, no markup on the cost. It's a direct, we have a printing partner, so the costs are very competitive. I have a feeling they're going to be without sales tax because we are a nonprofit organization. We're working out that detail, but it'll be very competitive. And again, this is not about squeezing you guys. This is about saving the lives of rescue pets as convenient and as inexpensive as possible. So in addition to those co-branded marketing materials, we also have other graphics that you can use. You can put this on your social media, on your website, any other marketing materials that you might have. This is our official member badge and ribbon. You can use them, for example, at the bottom of your email. You can put that down. So every time you're sending an email address, you're branding yourself as part of this nonprofit organization. You're branding yourself as someone who cares and that you're trying to help save the lives of rescue pets. And this is all being done during your normal real estate routine. It doesn't take any extra time. We have a co-branded sticker, which I like to possibly put on the water bottles that you hand out at your open house. But also, I like to put it on this sign-in sheet. So this sign-in sheet is for people who might not be interested in the open house, but they might be interested in signing up to learn more about rescue pets. So it's another way to connect with people. They might be interested in the house. They might be interested in rescue pets. They might be interested in both. But I brand this with this sign-in sheet, and I put this by the poster, that 11 by 17 poster. I put this sign-in sheet next to that poster. So again, it's a great way I can follow up and say, hey, thanks for coming to the open house. I'm so glad you want to learn more about fostering rescue pets. Here's some more information for you. So it's a great way to follow up and connect and to grow your database and help save rescue pets at the same time. There is someone at an open house signing up right there. In the background, you might notice a large pink banner. So in addition to the tabletop poster at 11 by 17, we also have large banners. These are 7 feet tall and 3 feet wide. They roll up, they're retractable. They come in a little carry case, so they're super easy to bring to an open house and set up and take down. They're a great way to go. I love the giant banner. I can use them not only at open houses, but at community events. There is, of course, a cost difference. The cost of that giant banner is approximately $125. There is free shipping when it comes to all our marketing materials and graphics. It's free shipping with our printing partner. But that's $125. The tabletop poster is only a few dollars. So depending on your budget, depending on what feels right for you, that's what you should do. As impactful as the giant banner is, the tabletop banner is also extremely effective. So don't feel bad that you don't have a giant banner. The little poster on the tabletop, it has the same dynamic. It creates the same great conversations. So this is all about what's right for you, what feels right for you, what feels right for your budget. Again, we do try to make this as inexpensive as possible. So what I want to get into now is why fostering is so important. And we have a short video that I'll share with you now. It's less than 2 minutes long, and it talks about why fostering is so important. And after this video plays, I'll be back and I will talk more about why fostering is so important. So here comes a short video, and then I'll be back.
Did you know that you can be a hero? It's true. You can save the life of a rescue pet. It's so easy. Become part of the growing community of foster volunteers who are saving the lives of rescue pets. In the past, homeless animals were locked up in cages, waiting for fate to decide what happens. How sad. But now, with the help of foster volunteers, homeless pets are no longer locked up in cages. Instead, they live happily, out of harm's way, in the homes of foster volunteers. Simply put, foster volunteers save the lives of homeless animals. The more foster volunteers there are, the more lives get saved. It's that simple. If you can find a place in your home and in your heart, please consider joining the growing community of foster volunteers and save a life.
So why is fostering so important? That video got into it a little bit, but let's talk about it a little deeper. There's a new paradigm in the world of rescue. In the past, animals were locked up in cages, waiting for fate to decide what would happen, typically in a city facility, some kind of governmental building, the city shelter, the dog pound. And those aren't ideal environments for these animals, but that's what we had. But today, instead of locking animals up in cages, these animals are home, in the foster volunteer's home, safe and out of harm's way. So a rescue organization now is no longer in need of having a building or a facility or cages and pens, and they don't actually care for the animals themselves. What they do is they register with the city shelter as a rescue organization. And now here in Los Angeles, before any animals are put down, the city will broadcast to all the registered rescue groups, hey, there are some animals in harm's way, and tomorrow something's going to happen. So does anybody care? And it turns out these rescue groups very much care, and they go down and they pull that animal. And if they have a foster volunteer that they can hand that animal off to, then that animal is saved. If they don't have a foster volunteer, then they can't go and pull that animal. So literally, the more foster volunteers there are, the more rescue pets get saved. And so these rescue pets, they need foster volunteers. They can't exist without foster volunteers. So that's why our mission is to grow the foster volunteer community, because every single foster volunteer we find and we cultivate will save the life of a homeless animal. And again, so we're going to grow the foster volunteer community, and we're going to do that by sharing a positive message. We're not going to pester people. We're not going to try to convince people. We're not going to chase after people. You know, this is really an important point, is this is about sharing a positive message. It's not about asking people to foster. It's not saying, hey, you should be a foster. Have you ever thought about fostering? Foster, foster, foster. If you do that, you will be a pest. You will be someone that people will avoid very quickly. But if you just share a positive message, fostering saves rescue pets. And you do that with your business card, and you do that with your marketing postcards, and you do that with the poster at the open house. It's not an obnoxious way. It's actually an attraction. We're waiting for people to be attracted to the message and come to us with questions, and then we engage with them. So that's what this is all about. And I want to talk more about our message, because our message is highly refined. We didn't start off with this. This has evolved over time, and it's extremely effective, and let me explain why. So fostering saves rescue pets. That's the first part of our message. It's like a 1-2 punch. And the first one is fostering saves rescue pets. It's kind of obvious. It's not something mind-blowing. Yeah, fostering saves rescue pets. That sounds right. That sounds great. But then we hit them with the big one. Did you know you can foster for just a few days? This is something people don't know. In fact, you guys here listening to this webinar, you might not know that you can foster for just a few days, but you can. And why is that important? It seems like it would kind of be pointless or meaningless to foster for just a few days. Let me explain a couple reasons why it's not pointless and why it's so valuable. And that's because most animals that enter a shelter, most dogs, most cats, there's no background on these animals at all. They're a giant question mark. And if someone goes to this shelter, to the city pound, and wants to adopt an animal, it's really difficult for someone who's going to bring an animal into their home with their family, with their kids, maybe with their other pets, to bring a question mark into the home. They would much rather know, what kind of dog is this? Is this a high energy dog? Does it lounge around all day like a lap dog? You know, how does it get along with kids? How does this pet get along with maybe cats or other dogs? These are really important questions. So what happens if someone can foster for just a few days, what happens is they take that animal home, spend a fun weekend together, and by the end of that time, the animal's relaxed, they can tell its personality. When they bring that animal back to the shelter, they fill out a personality profile. They give that dog a background. That dog is no longer a question mark. That dog has a profile, and that means that animal is much more likely to be fostered or adopted in the future by someone who would foster long-term or take that animal home and adopt it. That's why fostering for just a few days is so important and can be so powerful to help that animal find a permanent home. The other thing, though, is that when you tell someone they can foster for just a few days, they're much more likely to do it. People don't know you can foster for just a few days. People can wrap their head around fostering for just a few days. It's not an unending obligation with possibly going on for months and months and months. This is something you can do, you can schedule, you can have fun with. But what happens also, this is something really important to know, is our little dirty secret is about foster failure. So from what I'm told from the director of the fostering division over here at Los Angeles Animal Services, when someone fosters for just a few days, 25% of the time, 1 out of 4, maybe more, that animal never comes back to the shelter. A love connection is made, a new family member is found, and that foster volunteer failed miserably, which is of course a very positive thing. So again, fostering for just a few days, it's an amazing thing that either helps that little animal get a profile, makes it more adoptable, or 25% of the time, it gets adopted anyway. And of course, we all know that dogs live in the moment. So the other silver lining to all this is that that dog got out of that shelter, had a mini vacation, and was happy, even for just a few days. That's really important. So that's why our message, Fostering Saves Rescue Pets. Did you know you can foster for just a few days? This is about attracting people to us. It's not about pestering people or convincing people. So that's what that's all about. So that kind of wraps up the first half of the webinar. The first half of the webinar is all about the things you can do without spending any extra time. And just to remind you again, it's those very simple things like your business card with the rescue message on one side, your realty information on the other, the marketing postcards, and the open house poster. These are all things you can do. You can weave this into your normal real estate routine. It doesn't take any extra time, and you're going to be helping save the lives of rescue pets. And I also just want to teach you about why fostering is important and what our message is all about. So that's the first half. But now what I want to share is all the opportunities that are available to you if you become a member of a nonprofit organization. There's a whole nother world. It's a whole nother way to prospect, and organically you're going to create incredible social media. So let's take a look at some of the ways that connections you can make when you become a member of a nonprofit organization. I'm going to share with you what we've learned, how we can connect with schools, local businesses, community groups and churches, local government, as well as animal shelters and rescue groups. And so let's get started with some examples. One of our favorite things to do is a pet food drive. So what I typically do is I go to a school. I like to go to our local high school and elementary schools. I'll introduce myself to the principal. Hi, my name is Brian. I'm a member of a nonprofit organization and we're helping to save the lives of rescue pets. Would you mind if we did a pet food drive with your school? And, you know, by and large, the answer is that would be great. The key thing to know is that these people at schools are extremely busy. They're overburdened, they're overworked, they're burnt out. They really don't have any time. So we make this as simple and easy as possible for them. I bring in the bin, I bring in the banner, I set the whole thing up. All I need is their permission, and I take care of everything else, but it's not difficult. Again, it's the bin, the banner, and it sort of just all happens at that point. But in addition to the bin and the banner, the other way I promote this to this school community is I put promotional business cards, little business card size promos about the pet food drive. I stack them in 25. I put them in all the teachers' inboxes. So then the teachers, they bring these business cards to the kids, they take them home to the parents. So we get the entire school community involved, the principal, the teachers, the kids, the parents, and it all just magically happens. And I just go back, a week or 2 or 3 later, clear out the bin, and it's really just this giant circle of love. We create all that food, and of course, one of the things rescue groups need is food for the dogs. So we go ahead and we raise that food and we bring it in for them. So we're making connections, we're making a difference, and this is really, again, a way to think about prospecting. So I'm meeting teachers and students and parents, and it's really a powerful and very simple thing to do. So that's one of the things we do. We would not get into the schools if we weren't part of a nonprofit organization. So other things we do is I work with the Key Club, which is the student extension of the Kiwanis Club, which is an international civic organization that does great things for community. The Key Club is the kids in the high school, and they have amazing energy, and they always help out with the pet food drive. So I'm meeting with them. This is a past president who I'm giving a hero award to. And these hero awards are something where I can print these out, put the Key Club, customize it to the person who I'm recognizing. It's a great way to make a connection, formally recognize the help that someone gave you, and deepen that connection with this hero award. What's important to know is these hero awards are available to you. You can give out these hero awards with your name on it. They'll be co-branded with you. I like to give them away like candy. It puts a smile on someone's face. Give them away right and left, and you make someone happy. You deepen your connection with those people, and it's another great way to connect. So that's the Hero Award and the Pet Food Drive. This is a really powerful one. It's a t-shirt drive. So let me show you what this is all about. I go to a local pet food store. It doesn't have to be a pet food store. It could be any kind of store, but it seems like pet food is a good match. I asked the owner of the store, hey, do you think we could, well, again, start off, my name's Brian. I'm a member of Real Estate Agents to the Rescue. We're a nonprofit organization. We're trying to help save the lives of rescue pets. Would you mind if we did a t-shirt drive at your store so we can make doggy toys out of those t-shirts and help save the lives of rescue pets? And of course, the business owner of that pet food store, they say yes. I bring in the box. I have the little promo poster that I put on the box. We collect the t-shirts. I bring them back to the school. This is Atisha. She's a former Key Club president as well. And Atisha will work with me to go to a grammar school, an elementary school. I go to that principal and I say, hey, we've got some t-shirts, and would you mind if we work with your after school program? And your kids in the after school program can learn how to make doggy toys out of old t-shirts. And so now we're connecting with not only the school, with not only the business owner, but now the principal of the elementary school, the parents of the after school program. We teach them how to cut the t-shirts, and then the little kids weave them into doggy toys. And then we have these little cards. Again, it's a business card size. And those little cards say, doggy toys made with love, and the kid gets to put their name on it. So it's just gets everyone involved. Again, it's the whole school community. It's the parents, it's the kids, it's the after school program, it's the principal, it's a local business. It's all about connections. It's all about meeting people in a positive way. And at the same time, we're helping save the lives of rescue pets. We're weaving this all together. Again, another giant circle of love. So I try to go to as many community events as I can. This is an Easter egg hunt at a community garden. There are those beautiful Key Club volunteers with their amazing energy and their enthusiasm, and they really love helping us. They've told me many times that their favorite events are helping save rescue pets. So it's really great. This is my local council member. His name is Gilbert Cedillo, and he has become a huge fan of ours because of the work we're doing to help save rescue pets. And here we are at an event, and he's giving me some kind of award to recognize our group for the work we've done to help save rescue pets. So depending where you live, you may engage with your mayor, city council members, other local neighborhood groups, and other connections that we make are with local animal shelters and rescue groups. And so, for example, when we do these pet food drives, we bring that pet food to the rescue groups and rescue organizations and foster volunteers because they need food. They need two things. They need the foster volunteers and they need food. And we bring them both. And those rescue groups, they really appreciate us and they really appreciate what we do to help them. And what I can tell you is that as I've gotten to know different rescue groups, what they all have in common is that they're extremely dedicated, amazing people with huge hearts that work so hard to help save rescue pets. And it's really an honor and a privilege to be able to help them. And, you know, I'm connecting with these people. Important thing to know is these connections are not superficial, that they're really meaningful. We're working together on a project to help save rescue pets. That means something to people. And these people have become my dear friends. And I'm really proud to associate and affiliate with all these people that I've met through these efforts. Best Friends Animal Society. They are a national organization. So you may be asking yourself, gosh, I don't know what any rescue groups, I've never done this before. What do I do? So one thing you can do is, one thing you should know, I should say, is that we are not about pushing any particular relationship. There are rescue groups near you that need your help. This is about you finding someone local to you, a rescue group that you can help, that you feel you want to champion and be a superstar and bring them these foster volunteers and this food. And so how do you find them? Well, you can go to the rerescue.org website. It's a very simple website, and at the top of the home page, there are two buttons. One button says, learn more about fostering. And the other button says, find a rescue or shelter near you. You click on that button, you put in your zip code, or maybe your city, and it will populate with a list of local rescue groups and shelters. And you can then find your way. You can call some that get your attention. You can go visit them, introduce yourself. You'll find the ones that you connect with, the people you connect with, and the vibe that you feel. This is about you finding your way and finding the people that you feel that you want to work with and be the champion of. If you already have an existing relationship with a rescue organization, by all means, stick with them. We'll just teach you some new tricks so that you can help them in even more ways than you knew before. But Best Friends is also a great organization. So as a default, you might want to affiliate with them. They are a national organization. So you'll find that they have network partners all across the country. So those are a couple ways. But what I want to emphasize here is these images that I'm showing you. This is me with the Best Friends, with members of Best Friends Animal Society, with different rescue groups, with my local council member, at community events, working with the local high school, making doggy toys. All these images are going on my social media. They're going on my website. People are seeing me active with community, doing something to help make a difference. This is powerful. These images are powerful. And so I really think of this as my prospecting. There are many ways to prospect, from cold calls to door knocking, which some of you may or may not enjoy. This stuff is fun. We're helping save rescue pets. We're meeting people, we're making connections. That's what this is all about. And then I can share that through social media. So I want to get in now more about how you can boost your social media in a positive way. That being part of this awareness campaign creates magic. The content is fun and engaging, as some of the things you've already seen. And that you'll inspire others to do something. You know, what you're doing to help will inspire others to help. It magnifies the effect of what you're doing. And people will appreciate your passion and the good things that you're doing for community. You'll be recognized and appreciated for it. So I'm going to share with you other things, other images, other social media that was created organically. It was created as a natural byproduct of me being part of this awareness campaign and engaging with community. And I'm not saying this to boast about what I've done and what my team's done. I'm saying it and sharing it to show you what you can do. Everything that we've learned over the past 3.5 years, I'm sharing with you so that you know that you can do this too. Some of these things you'll connect with and feel like, oh my gosh, that sounds great. That's what I want to do. Maybe some other stuff is a little too embarrassing, but I'm going to share with you some other stuff. Here we are at different community events. We're getting awards. We're handing out swag bags. This is my team and some of our volunteers that help us. You know, we've created a crew. Over time, you'll find that you have some big fans that want to come out, that want to help. And it's really awesome to grow this little group, this little family of people who really, really want to help. One of our things we love to do at community events is the human barking contest. Here comes a short video that you can see what that's all about.
Who's got a bark?
We got a barker. 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 We got a barker.
So that's the human barking contest. It's a ton of fun. It's a way to engage with a big group at an event. There I am marching in a parade, raising awareness that fostering saves rescue pets. So you can march in a parade, for goodness sake. It's there's so many different things. Again, I'm going to share with you some more here. This is even we wrote a little rap song about saving rescue pets, singing the Re-Rescue rap. So let me share that with you right now. It's 21 seconds, don't worry. Here you go.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Fostering saves rescue pets. Fostering saves rescue pets.
Did you know?
It's all the craze.
You can foster for just a few days.
Fostering saves rescue pets. Fostering saves rescue pets. We out.
Yep, we're pushing the envelope. We got the Re-Rescue rap. We got, here I am at other community events. We're doing a little human barking contest. I've got that doggy kissing booth. We built one of those and we bring it to community events and it's so much fun and people engage with you in a positive, fun way. There we are at the bottom right, getting ready for the watermelon eating contest where you compete against your own dog. Yes, let's take a little look at what that is. Here we have a short video about the watermelon eating contest where you compete against your own dog. Here we go.
Anybody who wants to be in the watermelon eating contest where you compete against your own dog? Okay, starting that watermelon. Eat that, go, go, go! Humans, no hands. Humans, doggies. Nice. Look at the action here. I'm gonna call it. All the doggies win. That's it. And you know what your prize is? You're gonna get a watermelon. Of course, just what you want.
So that's the watermelon eating contest where you compete against your own dog. Something very important I have to be sure to mention to you though is the doggies always win. And why do the doggies always win? Because you can't beat your dog. If you beat your dog, you go to jail for animal cruelty. You can't beat your dog. Okay, just want to make sure that that's clear. But this is a crowd favorite. People have so much fun. It's so stupid. And you can be the leader at a community event of the watermelon eating contest. You can go to the organizer and say, hey, I'm part of a nonprofit. We're raising awareness that fostering saves rescue pets. Would you mind if I bring the watermelon eating contest where you compete against your own dog and just have total fun with it? These are other events. I'm in the lower left there. That's a Concerts in the Park where I'm handing out my business card that has Fostering Saves Rescue Pets on one side to hundreds and hundreds of people. And what are they saying to me? Thank you. They're saying thank you. So I'm meeting hundreds of people. I'm a water sponsor at an event, giving out free water to people. Other events, we're giving out leis and swag bags and prizes. Just an amazing way to make connections help save rescue pets, and have some fun. Another idea we figured out is the Shake Your Booty Challenge. So here's a little short video about what that is.
Fostering saves the lives of rescue pets! Woo!
Save the lives of rescue pets!
Fostering saves rescue pets! Fostering saves the lives of rescue pets! Fostering saves the lives of rescue pets!
Fostering saves the lives of rescue pets! Fostering saves the lives of rescue pets! All right, that's enough.
All right, more ways to connect, more ways to have fun, more ways to help save the lives of rescue pets by raising awareness that fostering saves rescue pets and growing the foster volunteer community. So we have some exciting future plans. I want to share that with you. Our plan is to grow our membership to be 24,000 members strong by the end of 2024. It's a big goal. I'm going to actually need your help. I'm going to ask for your help. So I hope you're not offended by that. But if we grow our membership to be 24,000 members strong by the end of 2024, we're going to have amazing power and amazing ability to help save the lives of rescue pets. We're going to create the RE Rescue Member Referral Network. So for example, let's say you know someone who's moving out of your community into a different community or a different state. Why not check and see if there's a re-rescue member in that area who could help that person find a new home? You get the referral fee, our re-rescue member gets a new client, it's a total win-win, and we're keeping it in the family. So that's one idea. The other is community purpose grants and matching funds. You might have an idea for some event that might cost a little bit of money. So in the future, as our membership grows, we're going to have some money, and we're going to want to give that away to good causes and good purposes. So hopefully we can help you with that. One great event would be a spay-neuter event, because the less homeless animals that are born in the first place, the less the problem is. And so spay-neuter is a huge part of helping save the lives of rescue pets, because the less homeless animals that are born, the smaller the problem is. So that's going to be a big part of us moving into the future. In addition to growing the foster volunteer community, we're going to do a lot to help prevent animals being born that have no home in the first place. The other is the Re-Rescue Choir. In fact, this is not just a future plan. This is something our team did already. We went to a local nursing home. We brought out, I know a local dance teacher, her name is Patty, and she had her girls with a dance routine, and they came out and entertained the crowd. We brought out rescue pets, we sang some songs, we had smiles on people's faces, and it was really a fun day and a great way to engage with people in a positive way, and you can do that too. And then we have the BarkFest show. This is going to be something, it's going to be an experiential entertainment extravaganza at stadiums and arenas all across the country. It's going to be a traveling show that's all about celebrating our love for our dogs. You get to bring your dog with you. It's a party for your dog, but you can come too. So that's super exciting. And we're even going to create a float in the Rose Bowl parade. And that's going to be an absolutely spectacular way to have to bring our awareness campaign to a whole new level and reach out to people even internationally. So those are some of our exciting future plans. So our vision and goals for a better tomorrow is we're creating an incredible community and family of Re-Rescue members who will share with each other and support each other and inspire each other and learn from each other. And to be honest with you, this is brand new. What I'm teaching you here is my first efforts to outreach to realtors across the country. This has been my little team secret. Here in Los Angeles, our team has been doing this for the last 3.5 years. We made a decision that this is something we have to share. This is something we have to bring to realtors all across the country. But we're at the very, very beginning. I think we have, dozens of members right now, and we have to get to thousands of members. So you guys are the originals. You guys that decide to join are going to be part of our very original core group that, but as we grow, it's going to be amazing. And together, Our Re-Rescue family is going to help save the lives of thousands and thousands and thousands of homeless animals. We are going to do it. So that's our exciting vision and goals for a better tomorrow. I did promise you earlier we're going to create some social media. So I want to get to that right now. If you guys have a marker, go ahead and grab it. We're going to do the Rescue Love Challenge. This is about making a pledge. Making a pledge, no gesture is too small, that will benefit a homeless animal in some way. So what does that look like? It looks like this. You write down your pledge. It can be something very simple, like donate old pillows to a shelter, or volunteer for 1 hour at a local rescue group. I seem to have gotten someone excited about the Rose Bowl parade, so there on the bottom left, you see someone who wants to be a volunteer to build the float for the Rose Bowl parade. So it can be very simple things. Other ideas are going to be, take a shelter dog for a walk, donate $10 to a local shelter or rescue, bring a can of pet food. I have a little card that I made for myself. I'm gonna donate old towels and pillows. What do I have? Yeah, I'm gonna bring old towels to the shelter. These are all things that they need. They're simple, no gestures too small. What it's all about is all the little things that add up to something big. And so you put your pledge on a card. This doesn't have to be done today in terms of actually completing the pledge. You make the pledge today. You take a selfie and you post it on your Facebook page, your Instagram, your social media of choice, and then you challenge 3 other people to do the same. So for example, in your office, in your real estate office, this might be a great little project to challenge the other agents to help save the lives of rescue pets. And you're going to create some really nice social media at the same time. So that's our little challenge. I hope you guys want to see your posts. I want you to share them with me if you please. Even if you don't become a member, you're very welcome to be part of the Rescue Love Challenge. Don't forget the hashtag. Don't forget the hashtag Rescue Love Challenge. And that's what that's all about. So hopefully you'll partake in that. It's something we can do right now, even with the pandemic going on. This is something you can do today. So I thank you for that. So why become a Re-Rescue member? So we talked about all the different ways you can help save rescue pets without spending extra time. We talked about how you can engage with community and make great connections and organically create awesome social media content all along the way. But what I want to share with you now is another short video of realtors that I engaged with at a trade show, some of which who are already working with me, others who are responding to the idea. So these are some testimonials that I'll share with you. It's a short video, and then I'll be back.
What this has done for us, at least, is that you get to use this high quality branded material that's in one way branded with real estate and rescuing of the pets, and then with your own brand as well. And what it really allows is a dialogue to happen between us and potential clients, buyers, sellers, whatever the case is, because people see animals and they instantly want to talk about either their own pets or I've always wanted a pet.
I think it's a win-win, and it also promotes good, conscious business, and we bring back to the community. That is very important. And I cannot wait to use everything on my next open house.
I was really interested in co-branding opportunities. I highly recommend it, and not only are you helping pets, but it's a bargain. In our industry, we pay a lot of money for marketing, and this is one thing that you can afford, and you should do it.
It's a nonprofit, so you feel really good about what you're promoting on top of everything else, which is not only yourself, but saving lives of animals.
It's been incredibly encouraging, the feedback that we're getting from the people that have been here. Our goal is to get thousands of real estate agents across the country saving thousands and thousands and thousands of rescue pets. And I know we can do it, and I know you can help. So realtors, if you want to become part of this nonprofit mission, become an official member of Real Estate Agents to the Rescue, just go to our website and sign up.
Okay, so summary of our member benefits. You're going to become part of the solution. You're going to help save the lives of rescue pets. You're going to proudly display your love and passion for rescue pets using our official member badge, ribbon, sticker, logo. you're going to brand yourself as a member of this nonprofit organization and as someone who cares and as someone who's doing something. And we're going to make it easy for you to co-brand these marketing materials with our member-only pricing through our corporate printing partner. And again, this is cost. We do not mark up these marketing materials. We want this to be, again, as simple and as inexpensive as possible. We're a nonprofit. We're trying to help save rescue pets, for goodness sake. That's what we're doing. We're making connections. We're making this easy. We want you to be involved. So we want to encourage you. You're going to connect with people in a deeper and more meaningful way than you've been associated with. You're going to be working on projects together with people. There's nothing more that creates a bond than working together on such a meaningful purpose. And there are all the opportunities that I shared with you that are not available as a realtor, but are available to you if you're a member of a nonprofit organization. So that's a summary of our member benefits. But the biggest one, of course, which you have to always keep in mind, is you're going to help save the lives of rescue pets. And if you haven't gotten involved yet, every time you find a new foster volunteer or help an adoption happen, the feeling that you'll get from being able to be part of that and saving a life is really something. And I can't tell you how satisfying it's been for myself. New member benefit that we have. This is something we just got. It used to be on the future, things for the future, but we have it now. It's household data. So for example, if you work in a certain zip code where you do your real estate business, we can provide you with email addresses and phone numbers by zip code. So now you can reach out directly to people in your farm, either by email or phone number. And at times like now, where we have to learn new ways to market, maybe not face-to-face, this might be something valuable. If you're interested in something like this, I can share the details of what the costs are and how that can help you further. Please let me know. Feel free to reach out to me after the webinar, and I can get into all the details on that. But household data, so it's not just the email address and phone numbers. You get their name. You know how long they've owned their home. There's information like their credit score, their political affiliation, all kinds of information about that. So if you're making a phone call to that household, you have a very good idea who you're talking to even before you make the call. So that's available to you. Things that are coming soon, we're planning to upgrade our website so that just like on a broker website, for example, Coldwell Banker or Keller Williams, you'll have the landing page for the broker, but then each agent can have their individual personal page where they tell their real estate story. So similarly, we're going to have a personal page for each ReRescue member where you can tell your story and your journey and what you're doing in the world of rescue. And it's just another platform for you to showcase yourself as someone who cares, as someone who's involved in this nonprofit mission to help save the lives of rescue pets. We're also going to have a door knocking app. This door knocking app will be a free member benefit for those of you who do like to prospect by door knocking. This keeps track of all the homes that you've knocked on, all the notes and conversations that you've had. I've given it a test drive. These things like the ReRescue website and the door knocking, these are going to become available when we get to about 500 to 1,000 members, and then they'll become free member benefits. So I need your help to grow our membership. I'll hit you up in a second a little more for that. But those will be coming online as our membership grows. Every Door 2024, that's our moonshot mission. What is Every Door 2024? It's all about our 24,000 members reaching out to over 80 million homes, which is every home in the USA, and sharing the message that fostering saves rescue pets. And if we can achieve that mission to reach out to every homeowner by the end of 2024, that's going to take this awareness campaign to the stratosphere, to a whole new level, and we'll save the lives of so many animals. It's going to be mind-blowing. So that's our moonshot. That's where we're going with this. The last thing I want to talk about coming soon is swag, swag, swag. So we're starting off with the beginning co-branded marketing materials, the poster, the business cards, the mailing postcards, marketing postcards. But this is going to grow. We're going to offer more and more and more things that you can co-brand, that you can give away as closing gifts, all kinds of stuff, from team jerseys and t-shirts and coffee mugs and fridge magnets and all that good stuff, and then more. We're going to come up with all kinds of stuff. So that is our webinar I want to end it on this thought. This is a quote that you've probably heard before. I'll read it to you now. People will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. That's what this is about. We're making connections. We're making people feel good. We're saving the lives of rescue pets. That's what people are going to remember you for. So that's what this is all about. And I welcome all of you to be part of this. And now for the sales pitch. You knew it was coming. Our annual membership dues are $250 a year. But because you guys are the originals, because you're here at the webinar, we're doing a webinar special for $100 per year instead of the $250. What I want to make sure that you know is that not only is it $100 per year, but we are new. We really want you to join. We want to do something extra special for you with that membership. So not only is it $100 this year, but it will remain $100 for every year that you maintain your membership in this nonprofit organization. So even as our membership dues go up over time, which I imagine they will, your annual membership dues will remain $100 per year. So that's the sales pitch. That's all I got. That'll be $100 for life. And thank you. So at this point, I would love to open it up. If anyone has any questions whatsoever, please feel free to unmute yourself or let me check the chat. I'll check on that right now, see if I can find any questions that people might want to have answered. Kathy, thank you for taking the time. And Kathy says she's signing up, so I appreciate that. Ushi, thank you as well. Great. So anyone else have any questions? Robert, give yourself an unmute. There you go.
I've got a question. So I
Yes,
take
sir.
it the next step is to join as a member, correct?
Correct.
And where do we go to do that?
So if you go to the, if you see on the screen right here, the www.rerescue.org, you can either /member sign up, or if you go to rerescue.org, there's a button on the homepage that says, if you're a realtor, check here. Robert, I know you're not a realtor, but you're of course welcome to join. So you can click on the button for real estate agent, and in there you will find the registration form. It shouldn't be hard to find. If you have any problem finding it, Robert, let me know and I can send it to you directly. But if you go, as you see on your screen right there, www.rerescue.org/member-sign-up. That takes you directly to the membership form.
Okay, so now let's say now I'm a member.
Yes.
What's the next step?
To start saving the lives of rescue pets, Robert.
Okay.
No, I mean, specifically, you would decide what kind of marketing materials. So the next step is you'll receive an email from us. It's a welcome new member email that will have the graphics and different downloads for some of the graphics I showed you that you can start using immediately to brand yourself as a member of the nonprofit. Things that you can, you'll also have the artwork for the business cards so that you can start ordering your business cards right away. And then the other marketing materials, you decide how many you want and what you want and if you want to order them or not. So essentially, it really depends on what you want and how you want to incorporate this into your business, from the business cards to the mailing postcards. But without doubt, you can start branding yourself on your social media, on your emails, and on your website with the graphics that we will provide you with our welcome new member email.
Great, that's what I wanted to hear. Thank you.
Sure. And of course, you can start participating in local community activities, right? The things we mentioned, like doing a pet food drive at the school or doing the t-shirt drive and making doggy toys. You can do this at home with your family, right? If you don't want to engage with the local rescue or the local schools, you can make doggy toys at home and show that on your social media. So this is all about different things that you can do and finding your own way, what's comfortable. So my couple questions are, asking for $100 as an annual membership fee. Does anyone find that off-putting? Is that asking for too much?
No, that seems perfectly fair. Definitely reasonable, especially for the time we're in right now.
Yeah, sounds reasonable.
We're in the dozens of members right now, and we need to grow to thousands of members. And is it off-putting to ask you guys to maybe share with other realtors you know, or other people you might think would be interested, to share that ReRescue exists and to let other people know about this nonprofit? Is that off-putting?
Not at all.
For us to grow this membership, it's going to have to be grassroots, and that our members who are going to be, involved, that they help us spread the word. So that's going to be a key part of it. But thank you for that. Okay, well, unless there are any other questions, and if you haven't thought of it right now and you have a question later, you're welcome to reach out to me directly at hello@rerescue.org. You can also find my phone number somewhere if you look up my name, and be happy to answer any questions that anybody might have.
Okay, this sounds absolutely amazing.
Love. The two of us, and so I just think it would be just perfect for us.
So thank you very much for all joining today. Thank you all for being here. I hope that I appreciate the time that you took to stay today, and have a wonderful day, and hopefully we'll see you as new members. Okay, everybody, take care. Have a wonderful day.